beat. I surrender. The party animals win.
Come on, the night's young. Have a drink. And by the way, where's the guest of honor?
How would I know?
Secretarial mafia. You'd know if a light bulb was burned out in the men's room.
Our new VP is in his office making an urgent phone call. You should take a leaf out of your book.
Too many dog-eared pages and well-thumbed paragraphs. Now you better run on home, or I may decide to mix a little business with pleasure.
Promises, promises. Oh, now don't take this the wrong way, but make sure somebody drives you home.
Relax. I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
I do worry about you, and that's the trouble.
Well. Now, don't you know that all work and no play makes the new VP a very dull boy?
I don't think closing a national account's so dull.
CompuStar? Jace, that's fantastic. Oh, great. Come on, have a drink.
No, they still want a few changes. I want to go home and get to work while the ideas are still fresh in my mind.
Oh, come on, Jason. For God's sakes, that'll keep. It's a high-pressured life. You gotta learn to unwind.
It's Tuesday night, Bob. Let's go home.
Tuesday night is just Saturday night with a conscience.
Bob.
Come on, everybody out. Party's over. Leave the old man to his memories. Gotta be alone with him. Drink him to silence. Yeah, that's pretty good. Don't you think?
I think you should go home.
Good. Presently, Jace.
Night.
Great, kid. Bye.
Are you all right? Oh, my God. Lady. Come on, lady. Please, lady. For God's sakes, lady, come on!
I don't know why I still get worried. You'd think I'd have built up my resistance by now.
It's a little reception at work. Sorry if I woke you.
Oh, no, I wasn't asleep. Not when there's so much else to do. Pretending to read. Watching reruns of TV shows I didn't like in the first place.
Monica, I'm sorry.
I was sorry last time, Robert. And the time before that.
Look, I know you've got every right to be angry.
I don't want your permission for my anger. I want my husband back.
You're right. Absolutely right. But I just don't want to talk about it tonight. Now, look, maybe we can have a little time to ourselves. Maybe go away.
I am going away, Robert. I'm already packed.
Good. I think a little trip will do you good. Just be sure and say hello to your folks for me, huh?
No, Robert. I'm leaving you. I was going to ask you to make a choice tonight. But it seems you already have.
Jane Thomas at County General.
Jim, a young woman was involved in a hit-and-run accident last night at the corner of Clayton and Orchard Park. The victim, Alice Goodman, was brought to County General with multiple injuries. With me right now, I have Detective Frank Weston of the Sheriff's Office. Do you have any leads at all on the investigation, Detective?
Well, no, we don't have any witnesses yet. But, victim's recovering, and we hope she can give us an ID soon.
And if anyone watching First News has any information?
Jason.
Sorry to bother you so early. I hope it didn't wake Monica.
No. Monica's away for the week. Come on in.
Jeez, you look like somebody ran you down and backdoored her.
Well, it's just that, that insomnia. What do you need?
The CompuStar layouts. I managed to leave them in the trunk of your car after lunch yesterday. I've got to get them to the printers before the meeting.
In my trunk? Well, that's no problem. I'll get it for you. Why don't you pour yourself an eye opener, huh?
It's a little early for me. What happened to your car?
What are you talking about?
Take a look. Was that there at lunch?
Oh, I don't believe it. Somebody must have clipped me in a parking lot.
I can't believe people do things like that without leaving a note. It's a damn shame.
Well, there goes my insurance rate. Come on, let's get that drink. I don't care how well the campaign tested. They'll never break a 15 market share with this. Now, let's double up on the radio buys across the board and go heavy on the morning drive.
They're not going to spend that kind of money.
Well, then get me a lunch with Simpson. If he doesn't want to do it properly, we don't need his business. Oh, by the way, Les, I'll need the new layouts for the Hayes presentation by Monday. Nora, I worked up some new subheads for the Alpac brochure. See if they fit your copy, huh? I told them you'd fax them a rough copy by 5. Excuse me a sec. Problem?
There's a woman on the phone who insists on talking to you. She's called 3 times.
Oh, who is she?
I don't know. She says it's personal. Listen, I could tell you're still not in yet.
Yeah, no. That's okay. I'll talk to her.
Oh, and the body shop called. You've got to get your car by 5.
Okay, oh, that's it, gang. Thanks. You set up a conference call with the New York office on that CompuStar account, huh? Robert Logan here.
This is Robert Logan.
That's what I said. Who is this?
Oh, no one important. Just the woman you left for dead in the street last night.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you?
My name is Alice Goodman. And you're going to make me a rich woman, Mr. Logan. Very rich. We both know what I'm talking about, don't we?
Jason, I've got to talk to you. Close the door, would you please?
What is it, Bob?
I lied to you about my car. Didn't get hit in the parking lot.
I don't understand.
I had an accident. I ran into a woman last night on the way home.
Oh, my God, you're joking. Bob, I don't know what to say. I feel like it's my fault, too. Why didn't I stop you? I knew you should have been driving.
Why not? I could handle it.
Well, evidently not.
Oh, come on. For God's sake, Jace, I was fine. I just didn't see her. And it was like she suddenly appeared out of thin air. I mean, what the hell was she doing out there in the middle of the night anyway?
Is she all right?
Yeah, apparently. Already released her from the hospital. First thing she did was get on the phone to me to blackmail me.
I'm sorry, Bob. I'm not following.
Jason, after I hit her, I didn't stick around. I drove away.
Are you saying you just left her there? Hit and run?
I thought she was already dead. Well, anyway, she wants $250,000 by tonight.
That's crazy.
Sure. And if I don't pay her, she's going to go to the police.
So you get a good lawyer and make a clean breast of things. Look, anything's got to beat losing $250,000 in blackmail money.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right, Jace. Look, I've got to check on something. Keep an eye on things, will you?
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
Hi.
Monica.
I know you're busy, but I thought we'd better talk.
Yeah, well, look, I'm sorry, I can't, not now.
Robert?
I do want to talk, Monica, but, well, I can't, not now.
When would be convenient for you? My God, you work here 14, 16 hours a day and you can't find time for us?
Look, I promise. I'll make it up to you.
There's too much to make up. Not enough of our lives left.
Monica, you just don't understand.
No, you don't understand. I was serious last night. I just can't take this anymore.
I re-chromed the entire grill.
It looks brand new. How much do I owe you?
Oh, let's call it an even 1,000.
Here's a little something extra for your trouble.
No trouble, Mr. Logan.
Police.
Oh, I know who you are, Weston. And this comes under the heading of harassment.
No. It's just routine procedure, Mr. Logan. Did you catch the news this morning? Young woman run over, left for dead by a drunk driver. Well, where were you this morning at 1 o'clock?
I was at home. And you're working on emotion, detective.
No. Not emotion, Logan. Memory. Memory of a young girl, all broken and torn up in the middle of the road all those years ago. Cops have memories that haunt them too, you know.
Okay, Bob. So tell me.
A couple of years ago, I had some trouble with the police.
There you go, Bob.
Thanks, Pat. One night I was driving home from the party. I didn't mean to.
You killed her.
No, I didn't kill her. It was an accident. Just an accident. A few days later, she died. The police really decided to nail me. It became personal, unbelievable. I was fine. Maybe a couple of points over the limit. A beer or two.
What did you do?
I did what anyone else would do. I searched around until I found the right judge. Wrote him a check for his campaign fund, and they dropped the charges. I mean, I had a problem. It wasn't my fault. So I cleared up the problem.
And that was the end of it.
Should have been. There was this cop on the case. He swore to get me. A guy named Weston. Now he's on this case. That's why I can't go to the police. Goodman, the lady I hit, she's supposed to call me tonight at home and tell me where to leave the money. Jason, would you mind waiting with me?
All right.
Well, I couldn't take orders from Silverman any longer, so I walked. I was just a young guy with nothing going for me but my talent. And the Houston account, of course.
And the rest, as they say, was history.
The rest was a real damn grind. 20 years on my own. Deadlines, risks, everything coming to my desk. Everything on my shoulder. Let me tell you something, Jace. You don't leave it at the office. You take it home with you each and every night.
Lonely at the top?
Lonely period. Hello.
There's an old boathouse on Marlin Road past the parkway. Leave the briefcase on the steps. Come alone. Make the drop and walk away.
Good night, Pat.
Want me to call you a cab, Ed?
No, fine.
So, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I'm thinking of going back to him. Am I completely crazy?
Maybe not.
You ever felt you couldn't help yourself? Whatever it was, no matter how it made you feel, you had to do it.
Good evening, Mr. Logan.
You're not Goodman.
No, I'm not Alice Goodman. No one is. She doesn't exist. But you should recognize me. We've been introduced on several occasions. Social occasions. Of course, you might not remember because you were always a little bit tipsy at the time. Just social drinking, I'm sure.
You're,
My wife, Logan. She's my wife.
But... Oh, who's Goodman? I hit someone.
You hit a stunt woman. Someone we hired for the occasion. She didn't really take the impact of that crash.
I saw the damage to my car.
I put that there myself before you left the party. A 2x4 and a paint scraper.
You?
I'm not surprised you find my face familiar. I might remind you of someone. A face you saw once, very briefly. A little girl named Michelle. She looked like me because she was my daughter, Mr. Logan. Our daughter.
She would have been 15 this year, if it weren't for you.
But I didn't see her. I mean, she just ran out in front of the car. It was an accident. I didn't mean to.
You never mean to. But you keep on drinking and driving. You're always fine. You can handle it. But you were drunk, Logan, like you are now. And that means it was no accident. It was a crime.
You thought you got away with murder, but we found you.
It took a while. Getting into the company, climbing the ladder, becoming the junior exec that any CEO would want, and getting close to... It was worth it.
Okay, I was drunk. I killed her. Now you got the money. Why didn't you leave me alone?
It's not the money we want.
Oh, yeah, nobody ever wants the money, do they? It's the principle, right? Okay. I'm a murderer. Now you've heard it. What else do you want?
Nothing at all. That'll be just fine. Confession, Mr. Logan. That's all we wanted.
Hey! Unit 4. Unit 4.
Robert?
Good night, Pat.
Want me to call you a cab, Ed?
No, I'm fine.